That'll do it for weather live from Fountain City Park. Right now, I'm going to send it back to Tavian Whitehurst for a look at this week's Weather Wednesday. Tavian?
Thank you very much, Todd. Well, listen, today is Weather Wednesday, of course, and I'm talking about a big story that's been coming off of this past Tuesday, the extreme heat that we've been seeing, not just here in the U.S., but across the rest of the world. So you're taking a look at the jet stream forecast because it's an easy way to show those colors from that wider view, looking at the 500 millibar idea. And here in the U.S., we've been seeing excessive heat warnings here in the desert Southwest. Phoenix, Arizona, for example, has had 20 straight days, including today, of temperatures over 110 degrees. There are parts of California getting temperatures around 129 degrees. And so that's the high pressure that'll be shifting towards us as we get into these next couple of days. Moving further to the east, when we look at the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean had a record warm June. And actually, this extreme warmth that we'd be seeing is something that helped fuel some of the rainfall that we saw getting in parts of Vermont and the Northeast. And also, this heat that we're seeing in the ocean could override some of the effects that we are seeing because of El Nino. So that's something we're watching. Over in Europe, we are seeing Rome hit 109 degrees, Sardinia, Italy hitting 117, and the Mediterranean Sea is seeing above average temperatures as well. So we're seeing land heat waves as well as marine heat waves across the country. India and the Middle East also seeing a lot of this high heat as well, as they usually do. And here's the real kicker: when we look over into China, Shanbao and Turpin, they saw 126 degrees. That is a record heat for the city and likely for much of the country in China. And this is the hottest temperature ever north of a latitude of 40 degrees north, which might be kind of hard to figure out what exactly that means. 40 degrees north, when we go across the country, takes us from northern California through the middle northern of the country, even taking us into parts of the Northeast, crossing through states like Pennsylvania, places that definitely do not normally get this hot. So this is partially effective, we're seeing in some ways El Nino, but also because of climate change. But I want to make clear, it's not that climate change is making things happen that have never happened before, like heat seeing in the Southeast. It's just that they're happening more often, more intensely, and because of that, they're making things more aggressive and affecting us humans in more difficult ways. So I'll send things back over to y'all at the desk.
Makes me grateful for the temperatures we've had this summer, for sure. All right, Tavian, thank you.